Welcome to the Halacha Le'Yuna. It's wonderful. The emphasis on Limud Rambam and the emphasis that Rebbe said to learn one Halacha Le'Yuna. So let's try to learn this Halacha. Peirik Yudalid Halacha Yud Gimel. Zog the Rambam, Misha Hoyo Leichev Al Chavedi Bishtar. You have a star on your friend. Star is king. You have a star. Kennst tiny von Heinz this morgen. The Malveh could say, Storcha biyodi, my boy, I have a star. If you paid me, you would either take the star or have a shaver. A star is king. He had a cheva chavedi b'star. The over the star, but here the star got lost. There's witness that remember the halva. Afa pishakonu miyode. V'to an shepora. Hareze nishba heses. You don't say, Yankele, give me the money out, there's a star. You lost the star. Everyone knows this. We learned this in the Gemara in Bab Mitzvah at the end of the first Perek. You lost the star, there's an eyaseh. Because why? Why did you lose it? The mere fact that you lost it shows that you didn't care about it. It didn't mean anything to you. A star is a golden ticket. Why did you leave it get lost? You must sagen that the star has an eyaseh, so you can't just take the money. But since he's a kefer hakir, he has to be he has a shvus. We can't just take the money. Then the Rambam adds, "V'hoidu Rabbi say, shafilo yachev lizman, even though it was betoich zmanoi, v'adayin liyezmani lipareya." So there's a chazoke ein odom pereya teich zmanei. Hey, you'll because really star vein beyond the star. Vale veteam poraiti. Nemon venish behesse shepore. There's a race in the star. Chazok ein of the period is man is a strong chazok. So you should. So do edim al dalvor. So there was alvoa here. So and chazok edom odom peretiv zmane. Why do we say nishba nemon v'nishba hesa shepore? Paskin the Rambam she'onu chosheshin shemo pore ufichach kora ashtari sorfei. There's no star here. Since there's no star here, it affects the chazokah. It even affects the chazokah of ein odem piriatir zmanei. The Rambam takes it a step further. That even and we clearly see that it was tir zmanei. Nishba heses v'nifta. Losing in a star is everything. Shekivon shein ashtar biyad hamalveh ein shom chazoka. Since he doesn't have the star, the chazok of ein odem piratir zmanei doesn't exist anymore. So this losing of the star causes a great reis in the emunah of the Malveh. And even if the star is around, if it's not biyodoi, he loses credibility. There's a lot of kashas in the Noisei Klei Harambam. One of the main kashas is, why does the Rambam bring this halacha b'shem Rabbeisov? Heiru Rabbeisov. It's not heiru. Medafish don't come say Rabbeisai. You learn Bab Mitzvah. You see that If Nofal Ashtar, then Amonis is gone. So was that for Onkum to hate it a base the Magimishnas? Kesef Mishnas. Cheres Amilsa de Pshita. Anything that's valuable to you, you put away and you look at it, and it's very valuable. A star is king, like we said. Why did you lose it? That probably you didn't care about it because he probably gave it back to the Levi lost it, or who knows what happened. But the whole star goes away. So we're left with one kasha. Why does the Rambam need to say Hoyru Rabbeisai, Chein Hoyru Rabbeisai? Shamilsa the Pshita. There is a shach in Choshen Mishpat Siman and Malveh. The shach tries to explain this machlekes. By the way, the Ravid argues. What does the Ravid say here? Ein din zeh mechuvar. No. He argues with the Rambam. And he says that it's not correct. Since it's Teich Zmanei or Bishvur Mia Yitel, the Malveh has to swear, but he could take his money. Because he learns that the chazaka of Ein Odom Perei Teich Zmanei does work. That the Malveh is never Bishvur. You don't say the Levi swears Hesses and his potter. Dafür verstehen, was der Eivet kriegt sich, L'cheira des Areas. Why should he be Neman? Len the Shach, as the Rambam and the Eivet have a different machlekes. The Rambam and the Eivet all agree that a star that fell, Isra, afilu gizmaneh. Everyone holds this. What's the difference here? You say, Harei ho'edim kayomi. Even though there is edim, len the Eivet zog the shach, dal shtore mihocha, get the star out of here. Let the star not affect us in any way. A regular case, Hamalvas Chavera Be'edim, there's no star. He's not Neman to say, Paraiti Tichazman. The Gemara is in Bab Metzia that take a milsa the Pshita that Nofal Ashtaz, Isra, and the Malvas is not Neman, is talking about there's no Edim. Though that's a Edim Kayomin. So why shouldn't he be given? That's why he says the halacha b'shem Rabbeisov. But das ist nicht in die Gemara. Der Eivet sagt, varei oedim kayomin. And the Shach says, mistabre milse, like the Eivet. Because if edim kayomin, dal shtore mihoch. Then it's the star doesn't play. Doesn't mean anything here. He says the Tur because Edim is also king. A person takes his geld out by Edim. The Rambam Zog Zeres HaKosovu that you take your money out by Edim. If this is the case, that verstehen im Rambam. But we have a Ktseis HaChoshen in this Siman Malveh that explains the shit of the Rambam. He writes in the Ktsois Simim Aleph Sifkot Nalef. He says that Ravid also agrees that Shtar Shenofal Chashin Lepiroi. This every Bocher Lunsburg Metzia knows. But why is he massing over here? Because the Eidim are Kayomim. Frag the Ktsos Afen Shas. Who cares? Who cares if Eidim Kayomim? The word is that there's a reis. No one says he didn't make the alvor, but the fact that the shtar valgert sich, that makes a piroi. That says there was a piroi. So the Shach says you don't say dal shtore mihocho. The shtar plays a big role. You can't say pretend there's no shtar. The shtar plays a big role of the ktsos. Because if it had value, the Edom are not saying he didn't pay back. You have this svara of Ein Odom Periat Zman, he says he didn't pay it back. But the chazaka that a person holds on to a shtar is stronger. So the Ktsos is masbid, the shita from the Rambam. There's also a beautiful explanation that you say, Ein Odom Periat Zman. We know sometimes people do pay back their money. They want to fix their credit. They don't want to. They want to do other deals. They want to fix their credit. They want to know they have no chivus and that they're clean. So why would you say Ein Odom Periat Zman? The Sameach says the svara, very strong svara. He says, when do you say this svara of Ein Odom Periat Zman? You say it b'shas there's a shtar. Shtorcha b'yodim, my boy. Why am I have it? Why do I have the shtar? If you did it to clean your credit, you should have took the shtar. You didn't take the shtar, then the chazak of Ein Odom Periat Zman works. But if you didn't take the shtar, Ein Odom Periat Zman. But in this case, learn the Rambam. Amezok nish dal shtor mihocho. But you use the sichlistic svara of why did you lose the shtar goes against Eidim. Why does it go against Eidim? Because it's stronger than Eidim, because it doesn't fight the Eidim. The Eidim says they were the Alvor. And the svara of Ein Odom Periat Zman, sorry, the svara of why did you lose the shtar? Say there was a piroi. And the Ein Odom Periat Zman loses its strength. Ober the Ravidland, kennen Sie nicht so. Vareo Eidim Kayomin. The svara from Eidim and Ein Odom Periat Zman together, the shtar spielt das keine Rolle. Man muss sagen, as the Rambam and the Ravid argue, in was is the pshat Ein Odom Periat Zman? Is pshat as a person doesn't do it. If he never does it, then the svara of the Ravid is understood. But if you say Ein Odom Periat Zman is a svara sichlis, it's not always. And if there's a svara that he wants to clean his credit, he is Periat Zman. The Rebbe has a beautiful sikha, but Ein Odom Periat Zman. The Rebbe asks, how could the Eibishter bring the Geula? How could he bring it Tech Zmane? Ein Odom Perei Tech Zmane. So the Rebbe says that it depends. If it's a definite thing that you have to do it anyways, you might want to get over it earlier. If you don't know if you're going to come, then you wait. You don't know what's going to happen. Maybe you're not going to be chayav altogether. Since the Eibush is definitely going to bring Mashiach. And he has to bring it at Tzugizok. So then you could say Perei Tech Zmane and Mashiach would come sooner. Based on that sikha, you could say, Ein Odom Perei Tech Zmane is Stamazeh. But if there's a Shvara Sichlis, according to the Rambam, to fix your credit, then you are Perei Tech Zmane. And the Rebbe said there's a Shvara Sichlis to bring Mashiach earlier. Because if you, the Frierdiker Rebbe said the Lashon that Mashiach is to put in the kneplach, that if you do it too much, you could hurt the knepel. The Rebbe said it many times. So there's a svora that Eibush will sein Perei Tech Zmane to make sure that the Yidden are not too damaged by the Golus. The Heilige Shpolazei hat gesagt, Eibishter, bring sie Mashiach. Eides wird kommen ador, was will nicht sein, nicht wollen dein Mashiach, Achman al-Islam. Soll der Eibishter helfen? The Schuslim und der Rambam soll sein Perei Tech Zmane, also da as svore sichlis, to clean the credit and to clean Am B'nai Yisrael, Yeshu Koyach.